Let today derive an expression for the magnetic field due to current carrying circular coil on its axial line. To derive it, let we consider a circular coil of radius A and its center O, in which current I is flowing in anti-clockwise direction. And P is a point at a distance x from the center of the coil on the axis of coil. Now you assume two small elements of the coil, each of length dl at point C and D, which lies on a coil diametrically opposite. See in the figure, PC equal to PD equal to R equal to under root A square plus X square using the Pythagoras theorem. And angle CPO equal to DPO equal to phi. Using Biot-Savart's law, the magnitude of magnetic field at P due to small element dl is written as dV equal to mu naught by 4 pi into I dl sin theta by r square. Here the value of theta is 90 degree. So dV equal to mu naught 4 pi I dl sin 90 degree by r square. Here you recall it, theta is the angle between the line joining the point and in the direction of current flow. Since dV equal to mu naught by 4 pi I dl by a square plus x square. Similarly, the magnitude of magnetic field at P due to small element dl at point D is dV dash equal to mu naught by 4 pi into I dl sin 90 degree by r square equal to mu naught by 4 pi into I dl by a square plus x square. It is our equation 2. Since both the small element of the coil lie at the point C and D, which is also lies at equidistance from the point P. So from equation 1 and 2 we can write dV equal to dV dash equal to mu naught by 4 pi into I dl by a square plus x square. Here angle YPE equal to angle Y dash PF equal to phi. Now we resolving dV and dV dash into two rectangular component. First one, dB cos phi along py and dB sin phi along px. Similarly, dB dash cos phi along py dash and dB dash sin phi along px. Since the direction py and py dash opposite to each other, so dB cos phi and dB dash cos phi cancel out. Therefore, the net or the total magnetic field due to the current carrying circular loop is equal to the sum of the dB sin phi. So we can write B equal to integration dB by sin phi. Now putting the value of dB, our equation becomes B equal to integration mu naught IDL sin phi by 4 pi into a square plus x square. Or B equal to mu naught I by 4 pi into sin phi by a square plus x square into integration dl. The integration of dl is 2 pi a. Then B equal to mu naught by 4 pi into I into 1 by a square plus x square into a by a square plus x square to the power 1 by 2 into dl. Here sin phi equal to a by x a square plus x square to the power 1 by 2. Since our equation B equal to mu naught by 4 pi into I into 1 by a square plus x square into a by a square plus x square to the power 1 by 2 into 2 pi a. Simplifying it, we got B equal to mu naught by 2 into I a square by a square plus x square to the power 3 by 2. It is our equation 3rd. And it is the equation for the magnetic field due to a current carrying single loop on its axis at a point which lies at a distance which x. But when the coil consists of n turns, then B equal to mu naught by 2 into I n a square by a square plus x square to the power 3 by 2. Now, if P at the center of the coil, that means the point P is lies at the axis of the coil at a distance x, if this point comes on the center of the coil, then the value of x will be 0. Then our equation becomes B equal to mu naught by 2 into I n a square by a cube. Simplifying it, then we got B equal to mu naught I n by 2a. In another case, when the point P is far away from the center of the coil, that means x is much greater than a. In such consideration, the higher power of the a in the equation can be neglected. Then B equal to mu naught n I a square by 2x cube. It's all for today.